Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Yes. Yesterday, William Ruto started off his Nyeri County presidential campaigns or other tours. So he landed in Othaya constituency yesterday. So when one of the aspirants for Othaya parliamentary seat was given the podium to speak, or have the chance to speak, this is what happened.
Asante, Your Excellency. Haya, tumesikia. Sawa. Your Excellency, mimi nataka kukuambia juu ya hospitali iko hapa Othaya level 6. Watu ya hapa wako na shida sana. Wanalipisha pesa mingi na hawezi kupata. Ya mwisho
Yes, from that video, you can see clearly that that man is being heckled right in front of William Ruto. And William Ruto cannot help him in stopping that heckling. He's being heckled right in front of William Ruto. And it's not only that incident. In the recent days, we have been seeing such kind of incidences in most of William Ruto's rallies. Yes. Just some few weeks ago, William Ruto was in Isiolo, and women representative of Isiolo could not even address the residents. And we have also seen such kind of instances in Western, at the coast, and also in some parts of Mount Kenya. Something that some few months ago were very, very rare. So it seems to appear that in the recent days, things seems to be changing. So in this video right now, I want us to understand and see clearly what is happening in UDA rallies, or rather what is happening in the Tangatanga rallies. That's our analysis and discussion today. So if in case you've just bumped here for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Give it a like. Thank you. God bless you. Yes. There are 5 things that can help us understand what is actually happening in these rallies. The first point, these Tangatanga aspirants or other aspirants angling for various positions or other seats come next year, they might be very, very weak leaders who have nothing at all to offer to the people or to tell the people. If they are given the podium to address the residents, it seems to appear they have totally nothing to tell the people, apart from their hatred for Raila Amolo Odinga or the mere fact that they are just in order. So they are weak leaders who are just hoping to use maybe the order wave in maybe Mount Kenya to get elected or to be elected. It seems to appear they are very weak leaders with no ambition, with no plan at all for their electorates. That's one reason why most definitely we are seeing some of them being heckled. And I'm saying they're weak because we have had some saying that they just want to ride on Uda wave. They might be weak leaders. Secondly, the ground might be changing on the mountain and in some areas that Ruto used to enjoy support. Because the heckling were very, very rare some few months ago. Before Raila and this other team decided to also start their campaigns. So according to me, it seems to appear the ground might be changing, and it's really changing very, very fast. So the electorates or the masses are sending William Ruto a coded message through these aspirants. And they're just telling William Ruto that once we are done with these aspirants, we shall now get on to you. I think that the residents or the masses might be sending a warning shot to William Ruto. And that is just an indication that the ground might be changing. And it's not far-fetched. As time goes by, we might now find even William Ruto not even being able to address some of those people. Then they'll just be heckling him because the ground is changing. Thirdly, I tend to believe, ladies and gentlemen, that something serious or rather drastic has changed in the way Oda does their mobilization. Sometimes back, such incidences were very rare, but of late they seem to have become very rampant. And I might be tempted to conclude that it's also happening that way because of politics of handouts. Politics of handouts. It's either those who attend those rallies are not being properly paid, or if they are being properly paid, then some are not being paid at all. And I'm saying that because we witnessed that in Isiolo, when there was a rally in Isiolo. The women representative there was badly heckled. She couldn't even address the people. Then later, it turned out that she had promised some money to give to the border, but they never fulfilled that. But she never fulfilled that, I mean. So it seems to appear that it's either the people who are heckling there were promised something, or they failed to agree on the amount to be paid. So they are just there to embarrass maybe those people, mobilize them to attend those rallies. That's also something that might be happening in the older rallies or in the Tangatanga rallies. And then fourthly, it's also very possible that those are not Oda genuine supporters. Those are not genuine Oda supporters, but people who have been paid and bought to attend those rallies. You know, Tangatanga are very good in creating perception. They might be mobilizing and paying people to attend their rallies, after which they take shots, they take pictures, and then through Dennis Itumbi, they share those photos and pics to show, or rather paint a picture that the rallies were well attended. That's also a likely possibility. But the truth of the matter here is that some of these people who are being mobilized, in their hands, they really hate Uda, and they might not even be Uda real supporters. So upon getting to those venues, it pains them to hear those people talking. Or rather, the reality dawns on them that they're in the wrong place. Hence the heckling. They might be paid crowds. And in most occasions, we are seeing those in Uda rallies. It's very, very rare, ladies and gentlemen, apart from one or two cases, to see such kind of incidences in Raila's rallies. Because largely from behind the scenes, what we know is that when Raila goes for a rally, a big portion of the attendees, or those who attend Raila's rallies, there is true supporters, people who willingly attend those rallies. But with William Ruto, it seems to appear that a majority of those attending his rallies are people who have been mobilized, or who have been ferried there, or who have been bought to attend those rallies. That's something that is coming out very, very clearly. And then finally, or rather fifthly, you know, for quite some times, William Ruto has been riding on Rhinophobia to maybe sell his agenda to Kenyans, or rather to convince Kenyans to vote for him, specifically in Mount Kenya. And largely aspirants, or rather leaders, supporting William Ruto, that has also been their trend of campaign, or rather the way they've been campaigning. So because things are changing on the mountain, Rhinophobia is no longer attractive or appealing to those residents, or rather to those people. But some of these leaders, maybe they have not realized that. Because anytime they get the podium to address the people, what they normally talk is only Raila Odinga. and how Raila Amolo Odinga is bad. And that's largely the kind of politics that has been played on the mountain for so many years. So these older aspirants or Tangatanga leaders, they seem not to know that things are changing. Rhinophobia on the mountain is dying out. That phobia is dying out. And in the coming weeks or days, it will not be appealing at all, maybe to mention Raila's name in bad light. If I can look at the bigger picture of what is happening currently in Kenya today. So these Tangatanga leaders or older leaders, they should know that things are changing. Rhinophobia is slowly dying on the mountain. They must come up with a different strategy, not only tongue lashing Raila Amolo Odinga. So I think because of that tongue lashing, it also exposes them that they don't have the right message for the people, apart from their hatred for Raila Amolo Odinga, and that they are in order. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you've just bumped here for the very, very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. And if you are watching us for the very, very first time, and you are watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Drop a comment, please. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very, very much humbled for the kind of support you're giving me here by constantly giving our videos likes, constantly dropping your comments. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana.